When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets past the marker. Makes a stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Throwing right. Got his man. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets open down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bruins!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Utah State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have they've circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Here comes the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Street. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Cantrell. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA. The AT unit on the field.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Callow. They go to the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Kick is in the air. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the move, it's Cantrell. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's a reverse. Got room to work. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
This is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Utah State up-tempo. Looking for a man. It's Callow. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Bruins are on the move. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. The screen, he's got wheels. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll move the tight end. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Callow. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Working the middle, it's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, UCLA! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air, it's Callow. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll go to the air on second and short. Snagged out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Scanning the field, it's Callow. He's got it.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They'll try to get it through the air. And it's incomplete on third down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He's in open space downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The run from the shotgun. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Cantrell. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. On the run, still looking. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Hard running there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Calls his own number. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Everett. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Lost to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vincent. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on the option. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. The Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Makes the grab.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
At the 20. And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
At the 7-yard line, brings up 2nd and goal.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going.